Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at the 10 coolest, strongest toys that actually exist. When we were growing up, I'm sure we all played with toys. These may have included action figures, dolls, or bikes, but nothing like what we're going to be looking at in today's video. These toys are not only just for the rich, but the crazy too. So leave a like and subscribe, and comment I subscribed and I'll try to reply. Coming in at number 10, we have Giant RC Helicopter. The Mi-24 is a Russian helicopter used in the military today. The helicopter brings about a lot of controversy due to how lethal it can be. Despite this, some Americans made a perfect RC replica of the chopper. It features a fiberglass fuselage and other hardware that actually features in the real Mi-24. The tail mechanism is also built exactly the same. It is operated by a special remote and can travel at high speeds despite its heavy weight of 12 pounds. The helicopter also comes complete with authentic Russian camouflage details. You can own your very own RC Mi-24 for a mere $700. Just be sure you're good with your hands, as this comes in many parts you have to build. Just imagine seeing this flying overhead. Next up is Sea Breacher. We've seen airborne toys, but what about aquatic toys? The Sea Breacher allows you to become immersed inside your very own dolphin. What do we mean by this? Well, the Sea Breacher is a submarine which is camouflaged like a dolphin. But that's not the only thing that makes the Sea Breacher very dolphin-like. It also perfectly imitates a dolphin's movement, traveling impressively through the water, quickly yet elegantly. The sub has 2 seats, so you can bring a friend along if they dare. At the moment, there's no pricing of this boat available, but the company that makes them say they do offer a training course for $1,000. So we can only guess this toy costs a lot of money. Reportedly, some Saudi princes have bought these for their kids to play with. One thing's for sure, this is any kid's dream. Next up, we have E.D.W.A.R.D. If I was to say E.D.W.A.R.D, you'd likely think of the common name. But what if I told you E.D.W.A.R.D stands for Electric Die Wheel with Active Rotation Dampening? That's right, this odd contraption is E.D.W.A.R.D. The name and the invention itself is wacky, most likely because it was designed by a group of Australian students. The toy can go over 40 miles per hour, but its main feature is that it can turn quicker than any other vehicle imaginable. This is due to its bizarre circular shape and giant wheels on both sides. Don't think this looks like a toy? Well, it's controlled by a joystick, as if the driver was playing a video game. The contraption even rotates, and the driver will stay in their seat due to a harness. Want to take this for a spin? Haha, see what I did there? Next up, we have Airplane. If you've ever been on an airplane, you know they're massive. Well, the RC version is no exception. It's very similar to real planes, except the RC version is controlled with a special large remote. The plane is a massive 6 meters long and weighs 150 pounds. The takeoff and landing is very similar to the real Boeing 747 planes, and from a distance, this looks like a real-life airplane. The plane is large, but only 1/13 of the real thing. The plane cannot be bought by just anyone and was shown at an RC air show in Germany back in 2015. It is branded like a Virgin Atlantic plane and has great attention to detail. Next up, we have B-2 Spirit. This is an RC version of an American stealth attack plane. It's infamous in real life for its secrecy, and many sightings have been mistaken for UFOs due to its bizarre shape. The RC toy is an exact copy of the real deal, just smaller. Oh, and it can't drop any missiles. The jet can go fast, as it only weighs 6 pounds and is made of plastic, not metal. This allows it to travel at nearly 200 kilometers per hour. Now that really is a jet. Despite it being a downsize from the actual stealth plane, it's still very large. As you can see from this image, it's larger than the man. I don't know about you, but we'd be freaked out if we saw this flying overhead. Next up is Truck. After seeing stealth fighter jets and electronic dolphins, a truck may seem rather mundane. Well, have no fear, this truck is absolutely insane. First off, it costs over $20,000, meaning you could probably buy a real truck instead. So, what's the benefit? Well, you don't need a license to drive it, you don't need insurance, and you can drive it at any age. The truck is 1/3 of the real thing and weighs almost 200 pounds. The truck can also roll without you getting hurt, meaning it's easy to complete stunts in. The truck can also travel at high speeds. The motto of this truck: go hard or go home. Next up is T-Rex 600. No, this isn't a robot dinosaur, although that would be pretty cool. No friends, this is a remote control helicopter. We have already looked at an RC chopper, but this one is very different. It's incredibly powerful and is controlled using this giant remote. It can even pull a boat on water due to its engine being so realistic. Am I the only one who really wants to try this? If you do, you can pick one up for about $1,000. The price is steep, but it does look like fun. Due to the massive size of this, it could be easy to mistake it for an actual helicopter from afar. To power this, 3 massive battery packs must be used, as shown here. Next up is tank. We've already seen some crazy military toys on this list. Well, let's take it up a notch with the Tiger II tank. This tank is made of metal and fiberglass, making it incredibly heavy and giving it the ability to run over things. It uses springs and 2 large electric motors to move at a fairly quick pace. The tank even has a video camera attached to it. The driver using the remote control can see what's going on using a screen built into the remote. This is handy as it can work over 50 meters away from the driver with the remote, and it's all powered by 2 huge batteries. A paintball gun extension is optional if you want to take this tank's capabilities to the next level, and as you can see here, it can even pull a car. Next up is Titanic. The RMS Titanic sunk in 1912. It has gone on to be one of the most infamous ships of all time. Well, this is a 1/135th RC scale model of the Titanic, all controlled with one large RC remote. The boat is 34 inches long and has a huge 30-meter radius. The ship is lit with LED lighting at night, and it can even sink, recreating the historic event. It runs on a huge 700 mAh battery inside the ship. The ship is heavy but floats well and can travel at quite fast speeds. Next up we have Speedboat. Talking of traveling at fast speeds, this is likely the fastest water-based toy on this list. This huge RC speedboat can reach insane speeds. This is due to its carbon fiber build and large battery. However, this speed comes at a price. The ship is a ridiculous $7,000, making it one of the most expensive toys only the richest can afford. The toy looks amazing on the water and can even rival a speedboat with how it glides across. The toy looks amazing in action and can even rival a speedboat with how it glides across the water. It features 2 large Chinese engines which power the whole boat. Its nickname? King of the Shades. This is one amazing boat I'm sure we'd all love to try. And that just about wraps up this video. Check out the poll in the top right corner and you can vote for the coolest toy. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.